time is now 8 o'clock and you're watching WGXA Morning News on Fox 24.
Residents here in Middle Georgia, they are waking up to some rainy weather that's causing some flooding in rivers like Ocmulgee and the Oconee River.
And luckily, Gary Thigpen is in the Weather Center with the latest on our rain totals. Gary, when is this rain going to end and what should we know about today moving forward?
Well, good morning to you, Victoria and Terrell. The rain is moving out today, and that is good news. As we look at our radar right now, we're seeing the tail end of the rain. And right now, it's just mostly a few light showers that's moving across our area. But once this little line here gets past our area, we're pretty much done with the rain, other than the fact we could end up still with an isolated shower or sprinkle during the rest of the day into tonight and tomorrow. But again, the key word there is isolated. The heavy rain, the organized large area of rain, it's done. And actually, we may see the sun Thursday through the middle of next week, so we will have a good drying out period. And as Victoria just mentioned, we do have some flood warnings still for the Oconee River and also the Ocmulgee River, so keep that in mind. Rivers are still going above their banks across Middle Georgia. Now, our forecast high today will be going into the low 70s. Our low tonight, low to mid 50s. The normal high is 65. The normal low is 40. Record high 82, record low 14. And let's take a look at temperatures right now. 47 in Gainesville, 51 in Atlanta. Warming up. We're warmer than we were yesterday for our highs. We're warmer than that this morning. 61 in Macon, 60 in Alma, 63 down in Valdosta. And let's take a look at where we are going today with our temperatures. We'll be topping out in the low 70s, again with mostly cloudy skies, and we can't rule out an isolated shower or sprinkle during the day. We won't see much sunshine today or tomorrow, but the good news is sunshine does return Thursday, and I'll give you more details on that coming up shortly on our forecast.
We may now release the balloons.
This morning, we're continuing our coverage of Anitra Gunn. Last night, the Fort Valley State University held a candlelight vigil for the former student. Students say that Gunn was an extremely sweet and nice person. During the service, hugs were given and tears were wiped away as the community tries to get through this hard moment.
And also, yesterday afternoon, 23-year-old DeMarcus Little walked into a courtroom at the Crawford County Courthouse. It was Little's first appearance for the charge of murder in the death of his girlfriend and former Fort Valley State University student Anitra Gunn. According to an arrest warrant, GBI officials believe Little strangled Anitra Gunn to death on February 14th when she first went missing. Little's attorney says he simply believes his client isn't capable of a crime like this and waived his rights to a preliminary hearing.
But they're going to indict the case. So in my opinion, a preliminary hearing would slow down the process of the case getting to the district attorney and ultimately having a trial in the case. And that's what I'm looking for.
The next hearing is scheduled for April.
And if you'd like a full rundown and timeline of the case of Anitra Gunn and how you can help the family, you can visit our website, WGXA.tv, for more.
Good morning, I'm Amir Jenkins. In case you missed it earlier, throughout the show, I'll bring you the latest breaking news. Authorities say a woman was killed in a shooting at a community center in Missouri overnight. Police in Maryland Heights responded to a call for shots fired at the center just after 8 p.m. An officer was already in the parking lot of the community center for an unrelated call when a woman alerted him that there was a man inside with a gun. The officer went inside to confront the gunman, and the gunman began shooting at the officer. That officer reportedly shot back, injuring the now suspect. The suspect is in custody. No other injuries were reported. The identities of the woman and the suspect are not being released at this time, and it's unclear if the two knew each other. Now, authorities say they will hold a press conference this morning to give more information. Stick with WGXA for the latest breaking news.
A new legal chapter in the Roger Stone saga starts today. U.S. District Court Judge Amy Berman Jackson has 2 hearings set. She's going to be considering what to do regarding a motion from Stone's lawyers that claim alleged misconduct from a juror. The motion's details haven't been released, but they're believed to be linked to jury foreperson Tamika Hart. In 2012, Hart, an attorney, lost a Democratic nomination bid for Tennessee's 9th District. She also posted to Facebook comments that defended the team of lawyers who prosecuted Stone. President Trump has commented in public and Twitter that he thinks Hart is biased and that a new trial should be set in stone for Stone. He did not, however, say that he's planning to pardon Stone. Last week, Roger Stone was sentenced to just over 3 years in prison for hindering probes into Russia's actions into the last presidential campaign.
And here are the stories that we're keeping an eye on for you this morning. The coronavirus continues to surge outside of China. Nearly 1,000 cases have been reported in South Korea, while Italy has seen about 200 cases in 1 week.
Also, once he was one of the most powerful producers in Hollywood, now Harvey Weinstein is heading to jail after being convicted on rape and criminal sex charges. But
first, yesterday proved to be a sad and a very emotional day as thousands of people gathered to honor the basketball great Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gianna. Friends and family, along with thousands of fans from around the country, gathered inside the Staples Centers yesterday for an emotional but joyful celebration of the life of Kobe and Gianna Bryant. In front of 20,000 people, Beyonce opened up the memorial, and those who knew Kobe and Gianna shared their memories of the two. Many of those who spoke were teammates of Kobe and spoke on his MVP status.
I take comfort in the fact as we speak, Kobe and Gigi are holding hands, walking to the nearest basketball court. Kobe will show her some new Mamba moves today, and Gigi soon masters them. Kobe, you're heaven's MVP. I love you, my man, till we meet again. Rest in peace.
Kobe's wife, Vanessa, came up to say some words on her husband and her daughter, clearly fighting back tears as she talked about what her daughter could have become.
Gigi would have most likely become the best player in the WNBA. She would have made a huge difference. I couldn't see him as a celebrity, nor just an incredible basketball player. He was my sweet husband and the beautiful father of our children. He was mine.
But it wasn't all sad emotions. Michael Jordan was able to bring some laughter to everyone.
Now he's got me. I'll have to look at another crime meme for the next. I told my wife I wasn't going to do this because I didn't want to see that for the next 3 or 4 years. That is what Kobe Bryant does to me.
Glad to see everybody being able to smile despite this unfortunate incident. Well, coming up, we've got the latest details from that Rodney Reed case, why the U.S. Supreme Court says it's not going to be taking up an appeal from the death row inmate.